Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be here today. I guess I'd like to start by saying I think we've got a wonderful country when we compare ourselves to some of the third world nations. Having said that, we've got issues that we need to address. And I guess regarding the question of poverty, one of the first things we think about is financial poverty. But I guess I'd like to take a different tack tonight in that I think many of the issues in society are poverty of the mind and poverty of the spirit. And I just acknowledge a few of the champions here tonight that I know, Robin Jackson and Anthea and Maxine, and I'm sure there's others here as well that champion these community groups. And I think what you do is a thankless task. And one of the things I guess, really trying to relate to the question in terms of what inspires me or what could I do in terms of a role as a city councillor. I spoke to Denise and Tanya on the weekend, who involved with Welliangie Trust, and John Eastoe here also, that give out financial resources to a lot of these community groups. And I said, is there any duplicity in these groups? Could any of them collaborate better? And they said, to be honest, no. Where there's a need, the group emerges. And if there is a group that is possibly similar to another one, they're on the other side of the city. So it does show that there are these genuine heartbeats around the community that birth up and have a genuine requirement. So in terms of inspiration, what would I do or what would I like to see? Whether I would have the clout to do it as a councillor, or whether it needs to come from the mayor, who I dare say is in this room tonight. Imagine, if you would, a quarterly breakfast function where we put on a 2-hour special where the mayor takes on a fatherly role and encourages and champions these people and puts on a breakfast and acknowledges them, and maybe half a dozen of these community groups get up and share testimonies of what's happening through their community group, how it's affecting people, so it spreads the awareness of what's taking place and it encourages it. The power of life and death is in the tongue, and there's something very powerful about encouraging and endorsing, and I think that would be a wonderful thing. I'd like to see more mentor programs overlaid into the community groups. There's a twofold approach with police, getting stronger and having a no to low tolerance with some of the activity in town, but it needs to be coupled and undergirded with the rising community group support to educate, to inspire these young people that have gone wayward. So I think with a dual strategy, there's certainly a lot of room for improvement, and yeah, I think that'd be a good way to go. So thank you for your time.